Archaeology of Freemasonry, Freemason secrets in their own words. 33 things you need to know about Freemasonry. 1. Albert Pike wrote Morals and Dogma, the Freemasonry Bible. Albert Pike's picture can be seen framed and displayed in most Freemasonry Grand Lodges. 2. Albert Pike headed the KKK movement. I took my obligation to white men, not to Negroes. When I have to accept Negroes as brothers or leave Masonry, I shall leave it. Illustrious Albert Pike, 33 Degrees History and Evolution of Freemasonry, page 329. The emblem of the Ku Klux Klan, the pyramid. Official Freemasonry Bible which promotes Luciferian doctrines. The use of symbols is seen to have been used as far back as the fall of the Tower of Babel due to the introduction of many tongues. Symbols became a universal code of their language. 3. Key symbology includes 1. Eye, the eye of Horus, Satan, all-seeing eye, Big Brother, the morning star, etc. on the back of your dollar bill left-hand side. Hand symbols, use of corna hand signs, specific hand shakes, etc. The pyramid, the triangle logo, the triangle which represents the order of hierarchy, the pyramid or obelisk. Sun rays, illumination, sun worship, etc. Key sects, the pentagram, the curved sword, the eye, the falcon/phoenix. Symbols of Freemasonry: all-seeing eye, the pyramid, and the obelisk. Symbols of the Freemasonry sects. Washington, D.C. decor symbol set, square and compass. 4. After the fall of the Tower of Babel, Jehovah God Almighty gave many languages to the nations, the many languages to prevent the Tower of Babel completion. Freemasons use symbols to create unity, to carry out a universal agenda. Parallel agenda of the Tower of Babel. See United Nations Architecture. Language is no longer a barrier. Symbols speak. Pentagram is head. Headquarters of NWO. Symbols everywhere. 5. Freemasons meet at Grand Lodges. A Grand Lodge may be found all over the world. 6. The head of the Grand Lodge is the Grand Master, who has a 33rd degree. Grand Lodge. London Freemason Hall. 7. Grand Lodges are present all over the world. The temples are used to carry out occult ceremonies of initiation. 8. There are 33 degrees of graduation in Freemasonry. 9. Most Freemasons never pass the 3rd or 4th degree and are ignorant of the higher levels of the organization. 33 degrees up the ladder of Freemasonry. There are 33 degrees of Freemasonry. A vast majority of Freemasons never graduate past the 3rd degree. Below the 3rd degree, Freemasons are deceived into believing it is a Christian organization. 10. Each level involves an initiation ceremony. Only illuminated or enlightened Freemasons are said to have the 33rd degree. Albert Pike was a 33-degree Freemason. 11. Most American presidents are 33-degree Freemasons. Aleister Crowley, a chief high priest of Satan, was a 33-degree Freemason. Aleister Crowley, satanic high priest, all-seeing eye, 33rd degree Freemason. Pentagram associated with Masonry. 12. Pyramid structure of Freemasonry. A universally organized system that works in a hierarchy. The sects in the pyramid all answer to Big Brother. Hand signals. 13. Freemasonry believe in Lucifer. The OK hand sign, which really represents 666, and the V, or as many know it as the peace symbol, which is also a Freemason hand sign. Universal symbol of Lucifer is the pentagram and the goat. Satan equals goat. Freemason being controlled by a goat. 14. Set, square and compass. The square is an instrument adapted for plane surfaces only, and therefore appropriate to geometry, or measurement of the earth, which appears to be, and was by the ancients supposed to be, a plane. The compass is an instrument that has relation to spheres and spherical surfaces, and is adapted to spherical trigonometry, or that branch of mathematics which deals with the heavens and the orbits of the planetary bodies. 15. The Scottish Rite ritual agrees with the York Rite that the letter G represents God and geometry, but also adds a third meaning, gnosis. 16. In addition to the square and circle being represented, when placed as they are they depict the triangle. The square forms the lower triangle, which is an ancient symbol for female genitalia, the womb, etc. Morals and Dogma, Consistory, XXXII. Sublime of the Royal Secret pg 850-51 Albert Pike. Symbols of Freemasonry. 17. Most Grand Lodges have a checkered floor. This symbol of checkered floor motif is used in the media. The checkered floor represents the area on which a person gets initiated. Checkered floor. 18. The checkered floor is also seen on the chessboard. 1. The front line is the pawn, the bottom of the pyramid, the people who fight battles for the king. The queen is the most powerful piece in the game, the queen aka the Madonna. The Antichrist doctrine makes the Madonna more powerful than the child. 19. Oaths are taken by initiates to swear never to speak of the things discussed by the Brotherhood. Speaking outside the coven results in mystery deaths. Michael Jackson is a classic example. Oaths of secrecy. 20. World leaders, presidents, and people of influence are Freemasons. See who attended the Pope's funeral in 2005 to give you an idea. Obama's ring. Obama's speech, NWO all-seeing eye. Barack Obama, current USA President. George Bush and the Brotherhood of Freemasons. 21. Freemasons wear aprons. Aprons are used to protect the clothes from blood sacrifices made during initiation of candidates. 22. Initiation ceremonies involve candidates being blindfolded and made to say oaths. Lower levels start off with oaths and higher levels involve human sacrifices and blood. Candidate been initiated first degree. Initiate is passing through two pillars. See symbols above of Freemasonry. 23. The dollar bill is a Freemasonry invention. Freemasons use money to control the world. Understand the mastermind behind the symbology. 24. Freemasonry serve Yabulan, but only higher degrees in Freemasonry know and acknowledge this. Yabulan. 25. Hebrew words are used in their code of who their gods are. Yah equals God, Bol equals Baal, On equals Osiris. Sol equals Sun/Ra, God On equals Osiris, Monday equals Seh. Is equals Isis, Ra equals Sun God, El equals God. 26. Freemasonry slogan is out of chaos comes order. 27. Freemasonry makes use of terrorism and fear, chaos, to produce human unity equals NW order. 28. Terrorism is a facade. Chaos to produce order. September 11, 2001 was created to induce fear on the masses. The Twin Towers fell by controlled demolition under the pretense role play of aeroplanes and jihad. Muslims are peaceful people. The Freemasons create chaos between religious groups to produce synthesis in religion. We are one, we will serve one God, all gods are equal. All paths lead to God. No religion is superior. The Zionism/Palestine war in Israel is another example of chaos to create order. Another simulated chaos was the recession. Y2K, the world is ending. 2012, the world is ending. 29. Freemasonry used to media to preach projects such as MK Ultra is an example. Music contains their message, movies contain their views, and magazines promote their agenda. 30. Freemasonry is antichrist and has infiltrated most secular churches such as worship on Sunday, lukewarm doctrines of grace, alpha courses, preachers who divorce, prosperity gospel, secular humanism, etc. etc. This is all done to numb moral. Prayer was taken out of schools to push the agenda that all religions are equal. Corporal punishment was removed and child independence increased. Children should tell on their parents. George Orwell 1984 says children report their parents to the thought police. Increased rebellion is encouraged. Homosexuality is promoted as a fad. People are declared to be more open-minded to sin. 31. Freemasons believe they are gods. So this doctrine is passed through media as secular humanism. People become so accustomed to self-indulgence they lose track of what is happening around them as their sole focus is self and exalting self. We are too busy to notice what is happening subtly in the world and the increase in moral decay. George Orwell refers to this as newspeak, constant brainwashing of the masses to the extent that the proles cannot remember what happened yesterday. They control the past, therefore they control the future. No one questions what is happening, so they continue to reproduce their ideologies, and younger generations accept these ideas as normal. Terrorism is normal. In the matrix we are so plugged into the matrix we miss the agenda of the elite. 32. Freemasons' ultimate agenda is to produce a new world order. 33. Freemasons do not want the masses to think. They reproduce negative connotations about their own agenda as conspiracy theories. They want the masses to remain blind, mainly using the media. They want the masses to think it's all unrealistic, and yet it happens daily. You decide.